everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I created this berry smoky eye for you guys using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and there it is. It's beautiful. And anyways, I really hope you guys like the look that I created, because if you're thinking about picking up this palette, I highly recommend it. It is super buttery, the shades as well really pigmented, so you do not need a lot of product, and I think you can achieve so many different types of looks with this palette. You've got your neutrals, your warm tones, a couple cool tones, some shimmers, some mattes, so it's a really versatile palette, and this was the look that I came up with, and I hope you guys enjoy. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so for this look I'm going to be starting with the eyes first, and I just put some tape along the eyes. That way I'll get a super cut line when I take off the tape. That's totally optional. I just find it makes the whole process so much faster, so that's why I have tape on my eyes. Starting off with the shade Burnt Orange right here, and this is going to start off as our transition shade. This palette is super pigmented. Like, I ever so slightly tapped my brush into the palette and the amount of product that came on my brush is crazy. Now I'm going to go to the shade above it called Golden Arches, and I'm just going to add that kind of in between Burnt Orange, just to add a little bit more of a fade. Because this is going to be such a dramatic eye, we really want to build up the transition shade. That way nothing looks too heavy. To be using the shade Raw Sienna and put that a little bit deeper into the crease just to add more dimension. Now I'm just picking up the shade Realgar, and I just want to add a little bit more of an orangey tone. That way when we blend into the more berry tones, all the colors melt together really well. So now I'm moving on to the shade Red Ochre, and this is what's really gonna add the berry tones. So I'm super excited about this, and we're really just gonna focus it right in the crease. Now I'm just picking up the shade Love Letter, and this is such a beautiful color, and we're just going to apply it on the lid as well into the crease. Now to just completely blend these colors really well together one last time, I'm going to pick up the shade Burnt Orange and Realgar again, just mix them together and just kind of help diffuse the shades so they really melt into each other. And lastly, picking up the shade Vermeer, and I'm just going to be popping that in my inner corners as well as the brow bone. Now I just took off the tape, and you can see it makes a really sharp line, which is awesome because you can follow that with your eyeliner. So I'm just going to be adding some liquid eyeliner. This is optional again, but I just find it will help make the look more dramatic. So I'm going to be popping on some liner, and I will be right back. So I just threw on some liner, and I'm gonna wait till after I do my foundation and concealer and all that to put on my false lashes and mascara. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys out here. So I had already moisturized my face, and now I am just going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am in the shade Porcelain. For my concealer, I am just using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and my oval brush to blend it in. And then to just really blend it through, make sure there's no streaks and there's a nice transition between the concealer and the foundation, I just use my Dampen Beauty Blender. I'm just taking my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, and I'm just going to be mixing Havana and Light Sculpt. And now to set my face, I'm just using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So anywhere that you put creams, you're going to want to set it with a powder, that way throughout the day, if you're touching your face or anything like that, it won't smudge as easily per se. And to add a little bit of color to my cheeks, I'm just using my Milani blush, and this is in Berry Amore. Their blushes are super pigmented, so just use a light hand, of course. To highlight, I'm just using the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Now we're going to jump back to the Modern Renaissance palette and just smoke out the lower lash line. I'm just grabbing a pointed tip brush and first going to be putting the shade Burnt Orange. Then picking up the shade Real Gar and Love Letter and kind of smudging it in the outer corner. And only bringing it in halfway. Now I'm just going to take my Marc Jacobs pencil black liner and putting that into my waterline. Now for mascara, I'm just using my Voluminous Superstar Mascara. I don't normally use the primer side, I just go in with the mascara side, but I am first just going to curl my lashes. Now just pop on some false lashes. And the eyes are complete, so the last and final step is to pick out a lip color, and because the eyes are so bold, it's normally best to stick with a neutral. I mean, anyone can do whatever color they prefer, but I find with a really bold eye, I like to keep the lips pretty neutral. That way the focus is on my eyes. So I'm going to be lining my lips with the Annabelle lip liner in Spice, and using the NYX Lingerie lipstick, and this one's in the shade Lippy. and then you just wait for the lipstick to dry matte, and then that'll be the look. And that is all to the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed and found it useful and helpful, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if there's any type of makeup look that you would like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any other videos that I post. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!